issues. No hiding again. Truth on the airway. Calling on me. From Morovia Street to the village's park. We're speaking the truth, no matter who you are. Face the issue, stand up people. The future is now, not stories of old. We teach a light on Kings FM 98.5, making voices be heard. Every question counts, every single word. Evening light breaking, people tuning in. Different voices calling, let the talk begin. From corruption talk to the people them cry. Asking real questions like why? Community voices, youth them rising strong. Mama them calling, saying things been wrong. We need solution, not every talk. Time to fix the system, time to take a walk. No fear, no favor, we're speaking it clear. The truth might be bitter, but the people must hear. From county to county, the message goes spread. Better Liberia, that's the road ahead. Face the issue, no hiding again. Calling up the descent. From Liberia to the villages far. We're speaking the truth, no matter who you are. Face the issue, stand up people. The future is now, not stories of old. We teach a light on the radio, making voices be heard. Every question counts, every single word. Politicians talk, but the people want proof. No more empty promise, we define the truth. Every patient on give jobs for the youth. Let the leaders answer, let them show the truth. From the 15 counties, every citizen matter, no one escape. It's now we country, we all gotta say. Face the issues now, don't delay. Talk your mind, stand your ground. Let the truth come out loud, make it shake the town. Face the issues, no more silence. We bury our rising, making it proud. Colin, speak up, your voice matters. This is more than a show. It's a move.
When Liberians are desperate for leadership to deliver, desperate to know the truth, and desperate to know the real issues confronting the country.
We see these elections, we're not lying.
And also the truth.
The people of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues. There is only one forum that provides the answers. Face the issue on Kings FM. John Anthony Apparent Godson William, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today, and we drop out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Park get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their team that they defeated Everson and they put a crack away. You know, but what that sense, so?
On Face the Issue, we speak out the facts in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the Issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the Issue. Comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
You bow, Papa. You bow. You collected $22 million again without PPCC involvement.
Honored at this recent investiture.
Oh, yeah.
I wish to be something else, so we don't vote for Latin and we here, oh. People dying in job, all the money is single. Parents crying for IFs. I thought they say we were in job. 100 years back and forth. There is life in go up. Ya was to only betray the labor. You get on over to finish go. Listen, we get gold, we get diamond, we get iron, oh. We get all, we get timber, we get rubber, oh. They sell the money in the bank and we are living, oh. After the 100 days, like that be the quota, oh. But what can the tree will go? Macao, we tire, oh. Macao, what can the tree will go? Macao, we tire, oh. Macao. What can the tree will go? Macao, we tire, oh.
And the first time in your country, you will see I'm to wrong. We're not talking plenty ego, we're not fighting them, we're going. And when we talk, we say the team got to win to all wrong. You can just be looking at all that to say, sleeping among the men are pong. Expressing my feelings on the song, the 22 minute roll. You tell me how far I go. Then I only one talking, say, we are coming up, bro. The people say from Ghana, the people say, police for A, yellow machine for China, they come and say, no for A.
Yama, we're not playing for yeah. Joseph Boga been poor in Mexico.
What they get it, they don't do Esa. What they get it, they don't do Esa.
What can the tree will go? Macao, we die. Macao, what can the tree will go? Macao, we die.
Where the freedom of speech? Tell me why they sack people for MCC. Where the freedom of speech? When you thought you get a comment, like Saki.
We stay trying to understand the government agenda. The rescue mission, by a fake impression. They get a job and lead the people with high expectation. Like who's about the scene and asking when the tune will go. But how the tune will go when the driver is old? We been saying they in the tune, but the driver can't wake up. Now all the funny thing they make all the back give up. But who think on the budget? Like they see me and I think of CPP document. The also sending like dinner and young people property. But Uncle President Jeffrey praying for Baka to rap it. The country fight on us so we can understand it. See how the people crying.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy, executive overreach, and open disregard for our constitution, lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye, even when the established hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peace facilities, while millions have been spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves the real party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. For seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people, and we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Town to Peaceville, from Buchanan to Bone Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Sastown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Bouaka administration. And that institution is the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I'm so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes, and it will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponents, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, great Nelson Mandela stand in a quote: it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong, and mighty. The revolution shall continue. I believe we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is still ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
And the government need to really invest. The people like you that get the type of structure. They come say, even they could just be getting you $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give you $1 million. You impact a lot.
If I were president of this country, I should God show you His wonder. You're not believing. We told Joshua for what? You're a footballer.
Yeah.
A football developed country. A football bring medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen to instantly because she's from Howard University.
Yeah.
What would the book do for you? No passion for development. Then Umo Joshua will put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Connections there, you not get it. Yeah.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that Doma, all kind of things that just happen here. No, I'm sure you no he, no tea.
When he was 20 years older Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She had traveled from country to country and kept a man in a garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yeah.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
He does not have that contact. The Senate got a trap for Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Boyka to where. And said the way forward is the Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there. The Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way, Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went some kind of way, some kind of thing they did, Magati thing, they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Then when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership. And we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not along with Ellen.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving our Barbara for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. He does going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Just 5,000, go look for lawyer. So from Kun offered, my own son offered that I went and signed a resolution. I have many seconds why you all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So signing the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boyka send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah.
When we were there, the Boyka, we used to go to him, even fee Boyka because of his title. Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? He got a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that the Liberian is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie.
But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Soyota, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, any position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful. But we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we're in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest and we protest. We went to Ellen and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked.
No, the Supreme Court have been serving people on our horse. The marshal know how to serve people. So if it is today that the marshal don't know how to serve people, it's up to them. You think that we are here? Joseph Boakai point the country. Joseph Boakai does not own this country. This country is owned by the Nigerian. Joseph Boakai, please leave the road, Godman. I'm gonna go. Joseph Boakai has decided to rob this country. Joseph Boakai is a common criminal, and he thinks he will spoil the justice system of this country. So it is today that the Supreme Court don't know how to serve people. It's up to them. It's the Supreme Court. Look, my lawyer just called me. He said he took a few up to the full bench. When they reach the full bench, not the full bench on there as I do here.
The justice in chambers told your lawyers that the justice in chambers told your lawyers that you should have impressed your legal team with the rules. So I'm working with the court now. Do I work with the court? I do not work with the court.
I do not work with the court. The court is starting to do the work of the court. This court have been serving that house. This Supreme Court have been serving that house. And then today, because of my kids, they don't know how to serve the house. It's up to them. When the country, investors are on their way coming low. Mr. Boakai have lost control of the public.
So until the full bench can listen to this matter and make a determination,
they just said even though the returns shows that it was properly, served, but it can be challenged for not following the procedures. And you as lawyers of the respondent should have, in collaboration with the respondent, know the rules of the house as to whom to serve. Do you think you followed the procedures you did not as said by this foundation?
And so that is the reason why we took exception to the Chief Justice ruling. We disagree with the ruling, right? It is not our responsibility to set precepts on another branch of government, but rather that is the responsibility of the office of the marshal, right? This branch of government have been involved in cases where they have set precepts on that branch of government, and if they have done it properly, why this time around is illegal to do it properly, assuming that was the case.
So you're saying that the marshal should have done the work and not you?
Well, we took exception to whatever because the house, the lower house, the house there, they have reason to know that there was an order for this court. Evidence by the fact that the speaker on the day of the hearing, he asked the pledge. You serve as a witness, you serve for testimony.
Welcome. I mean, you also, where you headed?
I'm on my way to Ghana.
Okay, your case today, it was, I mean, the ruling was on today, just ended the court denied your bill of information.
All of you should be given 2 special.
The marshal know how to serve people. So if it is today that the marshal don't know how to serve people, it's up to them. You think that we are here? Joseph Boakai point the country. Joseph Boakai does not own this country. This country is owned by the Nigerian. Joseph Boakai, please leave the road, Godman. I'm gonna go. Joseph Boakai has decided to rob this country. Joseph Boakai is a common criminal, and he thinks he will spoil the justice system of this country. So it is today that the Supreme Court don't know how to serve people. It's up to them. Let the Supreme Court look. I'm happy that my lawyer just called me. He said he took a few up to the full bench. When they reach the full bench, not the full bench on there as I do here.
The justice in chambers told your lawyers that the justice in chambers told your lawyers that you should have impressed your legal team with the rules. So
I'm working with the court now. Do I work with the court? I do not work with the court. I do not work with the court. The court is starting to do the work of the court. This court have been serving that house. This Supreme Court have been serving that house. And then today, because of my kids, they don't know how to serve the house. It's up to them. When the country, investors are on their way coming low. Mr. Boakai have lost control of this country.
Mr. Parker has become very irresponsible. Mr. Parker went to men for all of him. All men like him, be reckless. You listen to Dumia say, I have a polar issue. Somebody took a land to tell the person, say, you own my land. Why are you doing that? I have a polar issue. He talking to them on Radio Patrick Golo. Joseph Parker Golo.
So you think there's an interference from the executive?
A level Joseph Parker don't even interfere with Qatar like a business. When you want to interfere with time, they interfere with time. Look, this thing will not move me. I'm on my way to see my family. Look, I got the information saying yesterday. I told Stanton, I said, Kaba will rule this way. Senator say, I said, Kaba will rule this way. Because you got so many things like I epilepsy. The folk cannot fit in a shoe. Any shoe you will wear the slipper. Those are serious people. Bringing the country to public relative, they cannot move me. When I get back in the country, I go my country.
This is the first stage. Do you believe in the justice system?
I believe in anything. Let us spoil the country.
What will happen if you reach the full bench? What will happen
next? Let the full bench throw me outside. You think I react here? I don't care. Spoil the country because of Yeke. We expect Mr. Parker to be one of the best person ever in the country. But instead of being one of the best person ever in the country, he has become a reckless old man that knows very well that the lane there is for Guinea. Look, I'm maintaining that the lane that Guinea owns for them. I'm maintaining my statement. I cannot reverse my statement. It is for Yeke to tell Mr. Parker sorry to be represented, to help with the representative job. I don't need it. I don't need it. You see me pass the around calling Joseph Parker. That one I'm talking recklessly. He's talking to them when Patrick go low. Eh? To hell with Joseph Parker. What do I do? I can't stand I don't say I'm always at it. I cannot stand the point about reckless men that were already in the grave. Joseph Parker already. I thought he tried to learn. But Joseph Parker, I can make Joseph Parker scared. He can let me scared. When the first bounce to the root, one the first that I don't get.
Will you back Patrick Parker? Will you come back? I want to be
Joseph Parker owe me apology and he will extend the apologies. Then he said, Yeke, say Joseph Parker, Yeke said to hell with you.
Follow to your supporters. What do you have to say?
Let me say to my supporters, this fall, the process have started. When the poor part the rule will change. And when the rule change, Joseph Parker become the least person ever.
Say good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome to the program Face the Issues. And of course, today we are certainly here again to discuss more about our country, Liberia. And this is our country. This country is ours. So we're so happy. We are happy. We are grateful. We are elated. We are also excited to be here. Feeling so great, feeling energized, feeling fantastic. Oh yes. So welcome. Too many things we're going to be discussing here tonight. The rest of the team from the diaspora will be joining me very soon. I can see clearly at backstage, they are there. So I will soon add them to stage. So how you guys doing? I guess you guys are doing so great. My name is Newton Tukpa, and the like of Prince Sharif, Leo Montgomery, William Bro, they will be joining me subsequently. So how you guys doing? I guess you guys are doing so great. I'm so happy to join you guys, and I guess you are happy likewise. So let's move on quickly to the roster. Let's see here, and who are those who joined us earlier? We have Jujet, one word, yeah, 9. Okay, he joined us. He was the first to join us. We have Siliki Tuare. We have Tue Bestman. You have Harris, Hali Tamba. You have, okay, his name appears again. You have Venetius Junior Bar. You have Sylvester. You have Daniel Lavla. You have Sylvester again. It appears here again for the second time. We have Abraham Weir. And we also have Ma Helena and Brown. Then following that, we have Cowboy Widow. We have Gladys. Yes, we have Gladys Bernice Newma. Gladys Bernice Newma. We have Ruth Budu Bine, and she joins us from Phoenix, Arizona, the United States of America. We also have Rose Quite. Yeah, is here with us. We have Aku Son. We have Saturday Zonwe Woodware, and from the United States, from Atlanta, Georgia,
the US of A, we have Perry Slobert. And of course, Perry joins us from New Jersey, the United States of America. We have Nanka Manu, and he says, good evening. Joining us also from Pennsylvania, the US of A. We have Honorable Emmanuel P. Gobe. Yes, Emmanuel is here with us. We have Emmanuel Bro. Emmanuel Bro joins us from Minneapolis, the United States of America. We have Oscar Ziebian. Yes, Oscar Ziebian. Ziebian. Yeah, that's a traditional name. Yeah, so Oscar is here. We will have Musa A. Sharif. Then we also have following Musa Sharif, we have William Hoff. William Hoff is here with us from Minnesota, USA. Yes, William is here with us. We have Sylvester Sandy Carter. We have Ophelia Woodall. We have Roosevelt Quia. We have Cecilia Masakwe, Amara Jala Kamara. We have Joseph Kekula, and we have David Williams, and we have Martha Piwu. Yeah, Piwu. Yes, that's the rightful pronunciation. Martha Piwu. Yes. And we have Jusu T. Johnson. We have Chokon Smith, and the list goes on. So yeah, thanks for joining, and thanks to all of you for joining us in school. We are certainly grateful again. We have too many things on our decks that we're going to be discussing today. So let me add to stage the team from the diaspora. Prince Sherry, if you're right here. Following Prince, we have Leo Montgomery. So the team, so bro will join us in Jaffe. And so Prince, Leo, how you guys doing? Welcome. Are you getting me? Are you there? I'm not getting you. Check your.
Yeah, Newton, how are you?
I'm
Newton?
not getting you. Okay. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I tell you, get you now. Go ahead. How you guys doing? Welcome. Yes.
Thank you.
I can get you now.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, my brother Newton. I think it's a privilege again for us to be on here. And let me just say hi to my brother Leo, Mr. Bro, who will later join us, and to our family who have joined us from across the globe. I want to say your hello, my people, and you're welcome to another wonderful edition of our today's presentation. As usual, we ask that you connect friends, connect your various groups, and just share in as many corners you can share in so that the information can go wide and far. Again, we are here to just do justice to the Liberian people, to inform them about what is obtaining. So thank you. We are here, my brother Newton. Thank you.
Hey, Newton, how are you guys doing? Let me say, Prince, how are you? Let me say good evening, good afternoon, good morning to our listening audience via social media, radio land. First of all, let me just say, excuse my background. I'm on the road, I'm traveling, and I'm in the DMV area. I came for my little niece graduation, so the noise is here. But I will transition to a different location. But it's a pleasure to be here, to be on here today again to just discuss the issue and do the Liberian people work. Prince, it's good to see you, my man. Let me just extend my apology, Prince. You've not seen me under the Palava because my schedule killing me, my brother. I'm trying to make it work, but again, sometime next week, it will all, subside. It will all work out for me. So I will resume again. I apologize for that. But Newton, good to see you, man.
So your schedule seems to be very tense, Leo, these days.
Yeah. When it gets around this time of the year, man, based on what I do, is like I'm bouncing around. I'm different. Like right now, I'm in a DMV area. It's crazy. It's crazy, brother. Yeah.
I know. So again, thanks. I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for joining us. Like Prince said, bro will be joining us very soon. Yeah, bro will be here with us. The Frenchman will be here with us. But folks, how you guys doing? Too many things happening in the country. Yesterday we were here again
to highlight some of those issues that happening in the country. And like we said, they face the issues. Diaspora edition is about highlighting the major happenings, some of those happenings that took place or transpired during the course of the week. We are here again to talk more. There are too many issues that transpired during the course of the week, ranging from the 4.2 million budget proposal for Ebola preparedness. Yesterday we informed you about the directive from the executive branch of government following the cabinet meeting by President Joseph Boakai, and just too many things happening, and quote unquote the violation of the code of conduct. And you're aware that the code of conduct is a guardian for public officials in terms of their behavior, how they behave, how they're supposed to behave as public officials. You have the Director General Josiah Joket and participating in political rally, all of that. We're going to be highlighting those issues. There are too many because we don't have length of time. Yes, we don't have sufficient time. So, just bit by bit, we're going to be touching them and just moving on. So thank you so much. So let's start off with this. But just before we begin our discussion, and I want to share a video with you so you can see. And this video is about, leadership. It's about, governance. When we talk about governance, what comes to the mind? It tells us about how to take care of the citizens. And in taking care of the citizens, there are too many things that you need to do as a government. The government needs to do in terms of providing their livelihood, providing basic social services. But before I move further, let me add, bro is here. Bro.
Yeah, thank you, my man. Sorry, I came a little bit late. Yeah, you getting me?
Okay, I think bro. Okay, I don't know. Bro,
Yeah,
thanks
but
for joining us.
But Leo, are you getting me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. We can hear you.
Okay, yeah. Newton, you getting me now?
Yes, I'm getting you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you okay? You good?
Yeah,
I'm getting
thank
you. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, my man. We thank God. Thank you. Apoyen Swatro. Abise Yenswa. Damn it, praying. My man, the man dressed that real keep man. Come on. Then Leopard, the man part, the man get a beer, the man beer part of that. That's a set beer there, my man. Damn it.
That's 7 years, bro. That's 7 years.
Okay, man, we on the show. Thank you, my brother Newton.
Okay, thanks and welcome once again, bro. So yeah, I thought to share this video with you and to see, and as a responsible government, what a responsible government needs to do for its citizens. Yes. We've all been following on the internet, right? We've all been following the issue about the xenophobic attacks in South Africa. And here, there are other governments, there are others from other countries. And because of love, you see, there's a one thing America does that nobody understands. And sometimes, it sends the kind of message, the kind of, that kind of importance, that kind of proud. Yeah, to every American citizen. That's why everywhere, an American citizen goes, they always proud. Because of one American citizen, the American government can send entire aircraft. Whole aircraft can go for one citizen because one citizen life matters. One citizen life matters. It happens. What are we doing? We're all following the xenophobic attacks in South Africa. And other people are making progress. And there are Liberians in South Africa. What is our government doing? What's the function of the government? What effort is the government making? Let's go right here. Let me share this video with you folks. See this video. See this video from Ghana. Right here, right next door to us, Ghana. This is the Ghanaian foreign minister. Listen to him.
So the there will be a transportation allowance to wherever you live, wherever your homes are, whoever you are going to connect to, should be given 2 special allowances. Says that all of you should be given 2 special allowances. One for your transportation. So there will be a transportation allowance to wherever you live, wherever your homes are, whoever you are going to connect to. And then there will be a reintegration allowance, a special package to help you put your lives back on track. So today we send a clear message. Ghanaians have a caring government. Ghanaians are valued. Ghanaians are loved. Ghanaians are cherished. And if you mess around with Ghanaians anywhere in the world, thinking that they are orphaned or nobody cares about them, you are mistaken. And you are making a mess of yourself.
So, folks, let me hold it there. I thought to share that with you. And let's put this in our context as Liberians, as a government. What sense is this video, or what is a video portraying? Responsible leadership. When we talk about responsible leadership, that's how it works. The Ghanaian government didn't say to say, oh yes, not because of few South African, not South African, sorry, because of few Ghanaians, we will not carry, aircraft. We will not do this. Other government would have said and say, oh, there are few citizens, few of our citizens. Why are we going to waste all of those monies to get them back to the country? The government of Ghana, under President John Dramani Mahama, stopped and said no. He listened to the foreign minister. A single Ghanaian life matters. So if you are anywhere around the world and you feel that Ghanaians should be taken for granted, then you must be joking. And listen to them that have 2 allowances. Number 1, transportation allowance, reintegration. And those people who have been brought back to the country should be reintegrated. And the government is undertaking everything. It's about being responsible for your citizens. It's about showing love for your citizens. What are we doing, folks? What is our government doing? We saw Liberians right here in Bujumbura camp crying to come back to this country. Government was reneging, government was dragging just to take them from here too by buses. Recently, it was recently when LCCC, they provided buses to go for Ghanaians, not serving Liberians right here. I thought to share this with you so that at least some of those governments in other areas, in other countries, should be able to emulate the good example of Ghana. Every citizen life matters. It matters. When we talk about government, that's it. Government is not about enriching few people taking money for their benefit, for they and their family. No, that's not government. Government is about the masses. It's about creating the enabling environment. It's about creating the avenue. So let me. I just thought to share that. I think Prince and the rest of the team that have something to add, then we can go to our main discussion.
Yeah, my brother. To just quickly speak on this, like you talk about it, we look at responsible government and governance. The last time Joseph Numa Boyka ever tempted on this particular process, it was a scheme. It was almost like a criminal cartel that was opened by the El Chopo ROC and Joseph Numa Boyka for them to steal. Remember when Liberians were in Ghana And there was a need. A Ghanaian government said, "My man, you got to return back to your home. You got to go back and build your home." There was money allocated. There were budgetary allocation for that particular process. Unfortunately, the government of Joseph Newman Boyka at the time, they had one Patrick Wozi, who was the El Chopo ROC boss. They looked at that as a medium where they could enrich themselves. When Joseph Newman Boyka just took over, and we saw what happened. These people siphoned resources that was intended for Liberians. Under the government of His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah, you remember when this Ukraine war started, the Ukraine and Russia issue started. Immediately, Honorable, how you call from he was the High Court ambassador for Poland, Isaac Yanibo. I think it's Isaac Yanibo. He was instructed immediately to see how best he can intervene and make sure that Liberians are secure when the entire Ukraine and Russia thing started initially. And we saw what happened. They were taken from there, from hard zones. Liberia were taken for hard zones, and I think they were taken to Poland. But unfortunately, what we have seen is that Boyka have not shown no respect for human life or for Liberians. It is unfortunate. But now we expect this government to put mechanism into place to see how best Liberians can be secure. But imagine what happened to our brother Austin in Ghana the last time when he was murdered. I mean, brutally murdered. What did we hear from the government? They go take vacation and went there. Whatever happened up to now, we are yet to know. So it is unfortunate, my brother. I just feel for those Liberians. But I'm afraid that if government again is to initiate any process, it will be another means to steal from the people. Because we saw the first stealing. Up to now, not a single person have been held accountable for that particular stealing, somebody say, or that criminal, outburst that happened at El Chopo ROC. So it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate. This is how you know how responsible the government is. When Joseph Newman Boyka in un country can tell un people say they adore. It means we abroad that are responsible for one of the major, contribution towards our GDP. It make it look at and call say you better sit down there. You call order. Then how much more? Man, in Africa, when I'm bringing too much money, it's sad to say, but that's the reality. Boyka has no respect for human life. He ain't get respect for people. They may not can look at people and say they Liberian people, they can beg too much. That a man will be able to ensure that Liberian lives are secure or to give them dignity in South Africa. My brother, me I stop there, but I see nothing good. Yeah, it's how we call to help our people.
So Leo, bro.
Yeah. Am I audible enough? Look, let me say again hello to our people. But brother, that video you played, like my brother alluded, it just show. Actually, it reminded me about the proper agenda when His Excellency Dr. George Manneh Weah came into office. When he decided to raise the wages of the nurses, teachers, and everybody else that were working. That was what that video reminded me of. Look, it can be done, my people. There's money for everybody to get a piece of the pie. That Ghana is doing it. George Weah introduced that. Regardless, when Ellen left, there was nothing in the coffers. But it took a man with a visionary mind to say, you know what? We are going to raise nurses' pay up. We are going to raise civil servant pay up. And the people thought it couldn't happen. But guess what? When it happened, they turned out magic. At the end of the day, they started fighting. When you talk about sanction, people started sanctioning, doing all kind of things, lying on the government. But His Excellency Dr. George Manneh, we have never took pay away from the people. When Boyka and his government came in, what they did, they paid, how you call it? They paid that the people were making. First of all, he started taking the jobs from the people. You understand? Now the people started losing their jobs. The country, then you say, oh, I will ride with Barrow and all the kind of different things you started saying. An old man who said, oh, I don't need to be living in a flat. I don't need a ride flashy car. But everything that this Papi has done to the country, he just lied. But we see Ghana doing it. I'm not surprised. Because Excellency Dr. George Manneh, we have introduced that. Ghana GDP is higher than Liberia's. But Excellency Dr. George Manneh, we are trying to introduce that. The people fought it. It just tells me that it can be done, my people. It's not miracle. It's not rocket science, though. It's not rocket science. It just said that our people who deserve better in Liberia, the people cannot get nothing. Honor this government. When you prioritize the lives of your citizen, you will want to do right by the people at all costs. You see Mahama doing it. You see Mahama doing it, my brother. So at the end of the day, what that tells me, it has been done before. Let's go back 4 years ago and look at it. The records are there. So it's not strange to me, my brother. Let me let my brother Bro come in. But again, it just shows a serious government. And Bwaka watching that, Bwaka saw that. Can Bwaka imitate that? Can he do that? It's not possible. Bwaka made some mean papi, greedy papi. But that's what Liberia is there for, Again, the background, my noise background, I will try to change my location. But let me let my brother Bro come in here.
Yeah, thank you, Leo and Prince. Where my man, where our brother Newton. Newton, are you there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you. First of all, Newton.
I'm getting you, Prince.
Yeah. What the Ghanaian Foreign Affairs Minister doing, we commend him. And the government doing, we commend him. But in real life, it is not something that should be publicized by him, his government, in fact. Because you see, that's why Africa we're going backward. Because all these things are the responsibility of the government to do it. We live in the West. The responsibility. The essence of government is the population put the country management team, put the country management in few group of people hand to manage the country. And there are two ways you manage the country. Your two major responsibility is to secure the state. And in securing the state, you have a lot of branches on securing the state. You have this military and paramilitary security. You have the economic security. You have the health sector. Different security on there. Then the next thing, the government should be doing business out of the population and the natural resources to generate money. That's how you see the Western governments get rich, or they get richer. They empower their fellow citizens that are doing business, and they invest into the natural resources. So when they generate those monies, they help the population. For example, let's take for example here in France, there are people who are not working. We that are working, we pay taxes, and they give those people money per month. They help them per month. Those people get money. Because that's the responsibility of the government to help the population, because it helps minimize crime. And that's the country, every human being have their share of the country resources that they must have. It's like you born in a family, your father get land, your father get property. It is your responsibility to benefit from that land and property. So it is not a strange thing. Even the Ghanaian doing this, and then the guys are talking about it even show real life when I Western watching that thing, a challenging, very challenging, because the government responsibility there, not strange thing. But then the West scenario, you compare it with Labro. Labro umpa we from Ali Ghana tries that they can't close. Why can't somebody get that in front of Redemption Hospital, woman carry her or I know her child? And then they say they can't allow the person in the woman drop and die, the child to die. Then a welfare something to do. That thing can happen in the Western world. Immediately that people reach to the hospital. In fact, the person said will not reach to the hospital to ambulance to you there. Just by a call. So my brother, don't waste your time. Let's go to our network. Because like Bro Fab Bwaga able to rescue yourself before you can rescue. The men still want money to eat. So my brother, government in Africa, real life, many African countries do not understand the essence of government. And Liberia is the worst case scenario. They don't understand the essence of government. They don't know the responsibility of a government. So that's it there, my brother. We Isa it. Only God can save us. Everybody for themselves, God for us.
Everybody for that say go for that. But brother, I don't want to call. I don't know what I people are the chai born and the chai care for. So everything that the French message consi consa, brother can say that consi consa, that's so.
Yeah, come see, come see, come see. No. It's out.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, but we just need to keep talking about these things. We need to keep talking about these things because, and not because the government is not doing it, then we should sit without speaking out. We need to keep speaking out. That's what we need to keep doing. At least it's about putting the government feet to the fire.
Newton, I just wanted to ask a question, right? And my brother said something that the Ghanaian government is now trying to recognize the hard work of its people.
Mm-hmm.
Must that make news? It shouldn't. The people deserve more than that.
Mm-hmm.
The people should deserve more than that. And the Ghanaians are only making it out of news because they know that in Africa, they might be the only people that are trying to advertise that and to appease to the people that, hey, we are looking for your love. We are trying to buy sentiment. But in this case, you could say you want buy sentiment from the people. But with Excellency Dr. George Manneh, we are came into office. That's why I said it reminded me of the proper agenda.
Yeah.
That everybody must have a part of the share. So this doesn't make news. And we never saw George Weah to any, if he is finance minister, any minister, to advertise that. But it was happening in Liberia.
Yeah.
You understand? It was happening. So I just thought to add that there. This things really make news. The people deserve it.
The only thing is that it's just good that Newton brought it out to expose the weakness in the wicked people.
Exactly, and that's why we brought it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right, and that's why we brought it out. So let's move. I think you been following, the quote unquote, and the code of conduct issue. The code of conduct prohibits government officials from participating in political activities, and no one is exempted. Warlock director, once you are civil servants. So that's the how do you call it? It's a regulation, regulating them in terms of how they should behave. So now, section 5 of the Code of Conduct, 5.1, section 5.1 of the Code of Conduct clearly states, or it is clearly spelled out, that no government official is supposed to or is allowed to participate in political rally or to canvass. Quite recently, at NIMBO program, we saw the Director General, Josiah Joker. He was wearing political, t-shirt. You could see him with the political regalia, and you just name the rest of them. And I think I had a video. I have a video here. I think I sent that video. Yeah, I think I will get it on. So I have a video here, and he was asked, I think by a journalist, "What are you doing here?" He said, "Oh, we are celebrating. We have come to celebrate." Yes, you not know what we're doing here, all that kind of thing. Quite recently, the very Director General of the CSA fired or came off with a standing order. And that standing order, it was about restricting people not to participate in any political activities. Then the very Director General is now seen at a political rally wearing political t-shirt. So what is the law? If the law does not exempt anybody, everybody is included. And the Director General is an appointee of government. All government appointees I am not allowed to canvass, to participate. Absolutely not. And today, Joker has been caught. Because I think Amara Kone wrote something comparing and the former head for the NAFA, National Fishery and Aquaculture Authority, then he sent a rebuttal. Yeah, he sent a rebuttal trying to say that Emma Glasgow had tenure position. So let's assume if Emma Glasgow had tenure position, but she was appointed, right? So was she not a government appointee? So you as Director General, are you elected? Are you not appointed by the president? So you see the irony, you see the contradiction. And let me bring you the video. This is Amara Kone. And then, you know, one thing I like about Senator Kone, you know, he does not back down easily. Because at the LeBron Senate, Senator Amara Kone stands as one of the outstanding senators of Liberia. There are too many, there are 30 senators. Amongst those 30 senators, Senator Amara Kone is one of the outstanding senators. One of them. So that's why he said. And recently, I think a day ago, Senator Kone raised the issue at the plenary of the Liberian Senate. And he requests to the Senate Pro Tem that the Director General should be invited at the Liberian Senate to explain or to give reason in relation to his appearance or to give justification in relation to where he was seen and the code of conduct. So let me bring you this video.
Is ready to move forward with this. This issue has to do with the application of the law equally across the board. I'm happy that plenary has accepted this and is ready to move forward with this. This issue has to do with the application of the law equally across the board, no matter who you are. This is a matter of great concern because civil servants have been fired over the last 2 years for participating in political activities. The Director General used the Civil Service Code of Conduct as his reliance for his decision. This matter, there's video evidence, there's photographic evidence of this Civil Service Director General's attendance at a political rally. This is not about NIMO. The Deputy Speaker has put up a political masterpiece and we congratulate him for that. This is about the law. It's not personal. It's our law, and it's our responsibility to make sure that the law is protected, the law is observed, and when we apply the law equally. So I thank you so much for embracing our letter. We look forward to the committee's report to the plenary. Thank you.
And of course, you see that. That's Senator Amara Kone. So the law is the law. So what are you the boss, you the Director General, once you are a civil servant, you're not supposed to go to any rally. There's no justification. But you know what? What the message it sends? It sends a message that, you know, the law affects those people who are not, you know, at certain level. Or those people who are not at top positions. And the law shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be like that. That the law does not affect the BB people. Let me put it that way. The bosses, right? Like the Director General, the law does not affect him. But one civil servant who maybe work in one ministry or agency, and if it was he or she at particular rally, then Josiah Joker and I would take action. They will use the very code of conduct as reliance for his action. Now, here's the code. This is the code of conduct. This is the guardians. This is the reliance. That this is what it says. This is what it says. But it does not affect him. And that's not the law. We can't continue to run our country like that. It's wrong. So I thought to bring that also that we can look at it. So let me move. Let me cross over to our panelists from the diaspora so we can hear their answer. Prince, are you there? I want to network radio.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm here. Hello, you getting me?
Yeah, I think you're okay now.
Okay. Yeah, what we are seeing is not strange, especially coming from these people. Like we said from the very initial, these people understand that the Liberian people, to some extent, they can be moved by some flimsy statements. And at the time, they thought to make use of it. So it is not strange to see that the same very thing that these people beat on the CDC for. These were the people who said some of the most unforgivable crime was to see government officials or people who were working in government who are also partisans to associate with their political institution on days that weren't working day or official working days. These were some of the things that they presented to the Liberian people, that it was a crime that should not be forgiven. In fact, whoever that commits that crime should be hanged. It should not even be a Liberian, should be ostracized and etc. So to see today that the likes of Josiah Joker, the likes of Mo Ali, Amos Stewart, and etc., are engaging and actively involved in political activities against what they used yesterday to win election, it is not strange. These people are just exhibiting their behavior. They are exhibiting what they know to do best. Deceive, get the benefit, and kick the people in the rear. It's just what is happening. Are we surprised? Look at what happened in Nimba. These were the same group of people we saw in Nimba. You remember the by-election with
Prince, you're muted. Bro, can you hear Prince?
Yeah, I'm hearing him loud and clear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the issue with Koga, we saw what happened with the issue of Koga. When they had a by-election in Nimba County, these were the very people who, converged in Nimba County. And they were running serious campaign as government officials. These were the people who said, no, Jefferson Tamakoji should not be in government because he was at the time or at a certain point in time serving as the youth league chair or serving as secretary general. But here is it today that these very people, they are doing even ones that are even worse than what was done previously. It is just unfortunate. And there's the reason why the Liberian people needs to understand that these people, they mean well for the Liberian people. What they told you yesterday, they were not intentional of their promises they made. And that's why we should continue to hold them up to the standard that they preach. They use those standards to come to power. But today, when they are questioned why they are doing things that they condemned yesterday, they want to change the poll. No, you can't change the polls. You can't do that. We'll continue to hold you by those high standards that you preached yesterday. Mr. Boyka said, we will declare our asset, we make our asset public. Because when His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh, we are declaring asset, they ask, why is your asset not in the dollar market? Why all market women ain't get it? Why are they using some of the people to wrap their paper color in and other things? It's supposed to be, everybody's supposed to get the paper. Anybody that walking on the street, I see you ask them, well, President, we are asset declaration, is supposed to put it outside and show it to you. But look at today. We are yet to receive a single paper from Joseph Newman Boyka as an assets declaration form. The last time they tried that they wanted to declare asset, before the Liberian people could open their eye on it, the whole paper lost because it was incoherent. All kind of nonsense was on that paper. So it is not strange. These people condemn the very thing that today they are doing, but today they are doing it worse. They said that the Liberian people were suffering. The government were insensitive to the plight of the Liberian people. No job. But today, guess what happening? Even those that had a lay 1-2-1-2, they're taking job from them. The people that complained yesterday and say, oh, the government insensitive to the plight of the people. Let's look at today. What is happening? Are they insensitive? They are cruel. In fact, they are wicked, committing what we call human rights atrocity in Liberia. So, my brother, it is not strange. But again, the question is, does this lawmakers have the balls to call a man like Josiah Joker and tell him, say, look, you have erred, or you have gone against the laws that is supposed to protect you, the one that you were writing and preaching on yesterday? Why do you think these people fought the ombudsman? And then they took him from there, he's silent. It's because they don't want anybody to checkmate their unruly behavior. They don't want anybody to check their, how you call, a kind of wayward attitude in government. That's why they fought the ombudsman, Kanga, and make sure that he is perpetually silent. So, my brother, it's unfortunate. We'll continue to conclude like this. But again, all we can do is to continue to expose this government and educate our people to hold this government accountable. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prince. So,
Can you
bro,
hear me?
and Leo.
Yeah.
Leo,
So I wasn't getting Prince clear.
Yeah, you live.
We're
Go
hearing
ahead.
you clear. Loud and clear,
Yeah.
we're hearing you.
Yeah, thank you. But look, let me just say something. When it comes to the rule of law, whenever there's a unity party in office, there's no rule of law. You cannot practice anything that called rule of law in Liberia, because they don't play by the rules, they don't obey the law, they disrespect the law, they do what they want, and at the end of the day, it's being exposed. Josiah Joker going over there to play party politics, which is strongly against the law of the land. But who is to call him to order? Why can't don't have the moral rectitude to call anybody to order? The judges, our Supreme Court. Who is to call Josiah Joker? My brother, look at even the next boss, the nominee of the next boss, who does not even know the function of the job they've nominated him for. He was just exposed the other day by the law. Honor this 21st century. A man who has been caught, giving out a result before the National Election Commission could post out a result. Bwaka has chosen that man to run our national election, reminding me of the PRC government in the 1980s, in the 85, for which today, 1990, that we are here. That's why when we talk about this country, this government is keep on trying to take us back to the dark days. People say, why are you guys sounding like this? You tell me, why shouldn't I sound like this? Are you telling me the United Party is better than the rest of the parties? What is this old man trying to do to our country? What is this? You think people cannot hold you? But better yet, you running after the opposition, trying to put innocent people into jail, while your guys are sitting there frequently disrespecting the laws of the land. Josiah Joker, we saw him. Who has to flag it? Who can flag it? The people don't play by the rules, my brother. They are not going to play by the rules. They will not play by the rules. From the commander-in-chief, I remember when the Armstrong case happened newly, when the guy went and said to the Capitol building, it's a bunch of hooligans without proof. He took a very decent man in for Natikofa, carried the man Italy, backstabbed the man, came back, he disrespected the rule of law. He said, anybody that we at the end of the day, the people I'm ready to dance with, well, you are undermining. Today, there are a lot of videos around. You understand? So these people will not play by the rule, my brother, Prince Newton. They will not play by the rule. I don't expect anything good to come out of this government when it comes to the rule of law. That's what it is for us. And this is gradually going to creep us to the dark days. I hate to be a bearer of bad news. I hate to sound like this, but it's the harsh reality. If had it been another government, you will find these guys on all the social media platforms raising their mouth, speaking for the other side of the mouth. But today, when you caught on, just respect the law of the land. The law of the land is the only thing we got that's holding us as a country. But you got guys who are sitting at the helm of us, frequently disrespecting the laws. So, Newton, I don't expect anything much, brother. I don't. I'm sorry.
You're right, Leo. You're right. So there's no respect for the rule of law in the country. Everything is broken. Yes, everything is broken in the country. You're right. So, bro, let's hear you, my brother. Bro, you there?
Yeah, I think he just stepped away for a minute. Let's continue.
Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah, bro, we join us. But for folks, that's it. That's it. And it's not good for our country. Yes, it's really it's really not good for our country. It's really bad for our country to see, these things happening in the country. And if we do not stand up, to start speaking against them, we're going to be a very serious issue. It's going to be a very serious issue. And it's going to affect all of us, not one person. It will affect all of us. All of us will be affected by this. All of us will be affected. And that's the fight. All of us will be affected. All of us. And I want to show you something. I want to show you something here. So I want you to see something. Let me share something with you quickly. So we'll move next. We'll move next to our next talking point. But I just want to share this with you so you can read out. And we will move next to our next talking point. Let me share this with you so you can see what we are talking about.
Yeah, I'm getting him. Loud and clear. Yeah.
Yes. So can you see clear? Not a code of conduct. Yes. So that's why it says, as you can see, right here, right before us here. I'm getting you. Are you getting me? Are you getting me?
I'm getting you loud and clear. Yeah, I'm getting you loud and clear, Newton.
Yeah, Newton, let me step away and come back here because I can't hear clear. I'm not getting you.
Yeah, okay, it's okay, no problem, no problem. So as you can see, so the code of conduct says, and in fact, there's an act, an act of legislature prescribing the National Code of Conduct for all public officials and employees of the government of the Republic of Liberia. All public officials and employees of the government of Liberia, blah blah blah. But when you see the preliminary, then you see section 1.1, the preamble. What the preamble talks about, whereas chapter 11, article 90 of the 1986 Constitution of Liberia stipulates the following provisions: no president, whether elected or appointed to any public office, shall engage in any other activity which shall be against public policy or constitute conflict of interest. As part of the preamble, no person holding public office shall demand or receive any. But these are things. Even when we talk about declaration of assets, everything here. That's why when initially when they prescribe the code of conduct, I come and call you. So when they prescribe the code of conduct, what the first thing they said, if for example you are appointed a government initially and you wanted to contest for elected position, you should leave, I think 2 or 3 years ahead, you resign from your post. Yes, it means if you have political intention, you want to contest and you are appointee of government, you should resign. I think 2 years. Yes, that's what the code of conduct says. And today you see everybody here. Some of these people are appointed and they will go in a very district to contest as representative without even resigning. So what are we doing? Nothing we are doing. So where's the law? Where's the law? So this country, we just don't understand what's happening in the country. But We'll not give up. We'll actually not give up. We'll keep fighting for our country. So let's go to this one. And let's go to this one. Let me share this with you. Yesterday we talked about it. So this will be our final stopping point. We'll just talk about it quickly. Then we can, yes, move to our call lines. So yesterday, directive by the executive branch of government. Yeah, I think we talked about this. So the directive from the executive branch, yesterday they came out with this directive. Yes. I think you can see on the screen there. I think we last night we talked about it. So we just passed through, yes, because there were people who were with us last night, and there are people who were not with us last night. They are here. So we want to pass on the information to them. In light of the emerging, that's why let me read this out. In light of the emerging global health concerns, the need for prudent risk management, and the imperative to maintain effective governance, fiscal discipline, and continuity in government operations, the president has directed a review and significant reduction in all official foreign travel by cabinet ministers and senior government officials. So let me just stop there, because so we can just talk about it just in passing 10 minutes at most. Then we can move on to the call lines. So yeah, so that's it. That's the directive from the government, right? Yes, in light of emerging global health concerns. And last night, I think we were telling you about, and bro, okay. Welcome back.
My man, I stayed under the bag.
Oh,
anyway, yo, baby.
Yeah, I will not pay attention to the phone. I just saw the
No
call just
problem.
now.
With that, when I will contribute to that other topic before we, I don't know what I
So the
can
call of
proceed about that issue of
Yeah,
Doka.
so yeah, okay, yeah. So just a few minutes, you can just contribute, then we can move next to this.
Yeah, you see, I'm getting feedback. Somebody can mute. Maybe I think I get a terrible feedback. But anyway, you see, Newton.
You still get it? Yes.
Yeah, we're getting you. We're getting you, bro.
Yeah, that is feedback. Get my boy playing back to me. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
go ahead, brother. Let manage it.
There's no problem. You see, Newton and my brother Prince and Leo, the United Party, they always looking at a group of people that they want to be exception of the law. They don't want to abide by the law, and it is wrong. Let me tell you something. In real life, there are certain laws that were passed during Ellen Johnson's time that contravene the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia or in a modern democracy. That law that they're saying that people who are appointed by the president shouldn't go for political rally, other things, democratically is wrong. Democratically is wrong. It ain't supposed to be. They passed that law out of knee-jerk situation because some of the other people who were in the legislature, they never wanted other people to compete with them. No demon, no. They Europe with them, all the Western world. Anyone appointed by the president, they goes on political rally. Because that's a politician. So you cannot stop, you cannot, apart from the president being a politician, you cannot infringe on their right as a citizen to say, don't associate politically. Now, in Liberia, we all want to pass law, but we make certain things. What you need to be doing is to straighten the system, not the individual. Because the system will restrict the person. Another law they passed again that I don't like, that is wrong, is telling someone that when you are a legislator or when you're somebody in government, you cannot do business in the country. That is a mentalist enslaving your country. Everybody who are government official can do business, but when you're doing business, they say that conflict of interest. In the West, there are people, they are medic director, PP people, they get a PP company. Why the Western workers say conflict of interest? So that another wrong law that they passed. because one of the great people that should be doing business should be government officials. Because their money they will invest it and do business, it will help other Liberians or other citizens to be employed. But you telling the minister say don't do business. You telling the lawmaker say don't do business. So who you want for them to do business? So they need to strengthen the system. That's not the individual. Another law again, the part that wrong again, they say when you're in a position here, before you contest, you must resign 2 years or you must resign 1 year. Another wrong law.
Yeah. You are
They
appointed.
should do all of that.
So you want to participate?
Yes, it's wrong. You depriving people constitutionally. So the other law they out of nature, and I see you people that pass it because by that time they want their people to challenge them. Now when the table turn, they come back. They were fighting. We are a bad the law. So they come back to power. They want fight that same law. So they get extremely hypocritical. In fact, one of Liberia's problem at Unity Party, because they started as in the 80s. So my brother, that's just my contribution, just to enlighten the mind of our people to know that all these laws that were passed, they were passed on a UP, and today they're violating those laws, and those laws were not passed out of good intention. It was because of political knee-jerk situation. Most of the laws are wrong. It contradicts our constitution. So thank you.
You're right. Because they wanted to stop certain people from participating in electoral issue. Yeah. But I think you follow what is it? I didn't call it. There was a law passed. What they're talking about. I don't know. Was it part of the TRC? What they're talking about before you contest, to be president of the country, you must have resided in the country for certain years. Yeah, the residential clause. I think it's part of the same code of conduct that talk about residential clause. If you want to contest as president of the country,
you need to contest for 2 years.
But is it? You see, they're making mistakes. There is a difference between being a domicile and being or to be a resident of that place or stay in that place. It happened in Europe. Okay, let's take for example. When you get elected, when you're from Sino, you get elected, you come to Morocco to be passing law or to be working in the legislature. Do you expect a Sino lawmaker to be going back to Sino every day? So he would definitely be a domicile of Sino, but he would not be living there. So there's a difference between being a domicile of that area and then for you to be living there. So that's the contrast that they don't understand, maybe those jargon. Domicile, I mean, the person get property and everything that they pay taxes there, but they're supposed to be living there. I in France. I get my house in Santo. I pay my taxes, I get land. I'm a domicile of Santo, but I'm not supposed to be living there for them. But when you go to the political aspect, they will interpret that one when they want to catch somebody because they don't want to hold it. You know, the people that are in Unity Party, they are demonic. And we need to rebuke them for that devil to come from in all of them.
You're right, bro. You're right. So let's move next. Let's move quickly because of time. And this is it. And let me start up here. The directive yesterday, they came out with this directive, restricting travels by government officials, and that before all government officials should travel quarterly. I think one trip in every quarter. One trip, you have one trip, and there are some meetings you don't need to go. The meetings you don't need to go in person, and you got to use technology, maybe Zoom or Microsoft. You just name the rest of them. And they said they want to cut down spending and all of that. So that's why let me read this out. Let me read this out for you, so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so let me read this out. The first paragraph says, Cabinet Directive on official foreign travel by cabinet ministers and senior government officials in light of emerging. The first paragraph says, in light of emerging global health concerns, the need for prudent risk management, and the imperative to maintain effective governance fiscal discipline, and continuity in government operations, the president has directed a review and a significant reduction in official foreign travel by cabinet ministers and senior government officials. It didn't stop there. We'll move on. What is it again? Second paragraph. Let's move on to the second paragraph. I want you to see it. So the second paragraph says, why official international engagements remain important to advancing Liberia's diplomatic, economic, and strategic interests. The growing frequency of travel has increasingly hindered full participation in cabinet deliberations and other key government processes, depriving the government of valuable policy input and institutional leadership. Repeated travel also imposes substantial costs on public purse, diverting resources for what? Priority national development interventions. So that today they know that, too much travel can divert resources that are supposed to be used for our national development intervention. This is why you can enter the press. You know what they say here? This is why, the deprivation. They say the deprivation talks about government of what? It will deprive the government of valuable policy input and institutional leadership. Repeated. You don't start there, but you continue to travel. Repeated travel also imposes substantial costs on public purse. A public purse that I know what talk about press, and I think can keep money. Yeah. The money you be using to travel now. A public money, that is Liberian money. So that's why I'm saying, yeah, on public purse, diverting resources from priority national development interventions. Accordingly, the following directives shall take immediate effect. Blah blah blah. Number one, they talk about significant reduction in official foreign travel. All cabinet ministers, heads of agencies, heads of commissions, ambassadors, and senior government officials are hereby directed to significantly reduce foreign travel. So that what it says. So I think the rest of them there. So let's hold it there. So that why the people say, if people say too much travel can make it the money, it can carry plenty public money. Then the first paragraph they say, well, the reason why they bring in all these things is why in light of the emerging global health concerns. And they see global health concerns were all around here. When they really broke the news few days, that's why I said yesterday. And all of them were there said no Ebola. But now, quite recently, health minister was at the legislature, right? And she went to talk about, budget, 4-point-something million, or a little over 4 million United States dollar for Ebola preparedness. Now, a day after, the executive is coming up with this directive, restricting foreign travels and raising and linking this directive to attributing this to what? Emerging global health concerns. So that's it, folks. So, Prince, no time, just maybe 3 minutes each, then we can go to the line.
This is comical. The person who should be taking action against himself, like Joseph Numa Boyka. This is not the first time we are hearing about government official not traveling. Maybe this is because they want to use the Ebola situation. Remember, the government came up with serious restriction about 8 months ago. That government official should not travel until they seek an official permission from Joseph Numa Boyka himself. And that mood was to save the Liberian people of, wasteful spending. So this is not strange. Boyka should be advising himself and telling himself not to do this useless travel that is bringing no result to Liberia. It's not these people. All of these people, when Boyka is going, what do? They jump behind him and follow him. So I see this as being comical. How many of these ministries are really, doing extensive traveling? Just a few of them. Go here, there, and other stuff. And not even too many travels that these ministries are doing. Because all of the money for these foreign travels have been retailed to Joseph Numa Boyka budget. And there's the reason why every day, in fact, the guys, they can even look for trade for Joseph Numa Boyka. They say, people, we're going on the other side again. We're going on the other side. Because they know that this man is just desperate for travels. He believed that when you go, at the end of the day, then that proves that yes, he is the president and probably he is doing something. So let Mr. Boyka start deceiving the Liberian people. These travels that he's talking about, most of these ministries and agencies, they don't even have correct budget to go anywhere. They can be crying for money. They don't have correct budget. But the guy can just sit down for lawyers. That's going to trip that ECOWAS trip. Then they put themselves on the trip. A trip that maybe one person is supposed to go on, or if possible, only the foreign affairs minister should go there. So now you go low, about 35% would be on that trip. Look, for example, the recent trip that they came to the States for. Is that they come and gave Mr. Boyka an award. They came for that particular trip. About 34% unofficial that we counted that were in a trip. I mean, government, how you call ministers, directors, and etc. 34%. Do you know how much these buckers spend? So when Mr. Boyka talking about other government officials should stop traveling and so that they can save money, blah blah blah, and other stuff like that, he is just deceiving himself, but not the Liberian people, because it is Boyka who is traveling every week. You gave Mr. Boyka the chance, my brother. The Papa will travel more than 5 times before the month can even come to an end. So that should be reflective right on him. He should look at himself in the mirror and say, "But I reckon it to myself," because the guys know they are not going to take any foreign trip. What they are going to do is just tell him, say, "But Papa will get trip on the other side." And once he is going, they bundle themselves because they want the DSA and they jump behind him. And at the end of the day, our hospitals are laying in ruin. At the end of the day, our schools are closed. At the end of the day, our children are in a deplorable situation relative to healthcare. So, that communication is for Boyka himself. It's not for these other ministers. Thank you.
Look, Newton, in 1 minute here, right? In law, there's something called reverse psychology, right? Reverse psychology is to play on your mind that which you believe to make it look like it's a lie, right? You see the United Party guys, they are smart. They know fully well that 2029 is coming and they will not be in office. What they're doing now, they are setting the basis of their argument to start saying, "Oh, this is what they are going to hold on a CDC or George Weah government to their feet to the fire." I'm telling you, when it comes to tenure position, it was under the United Party. George Weah came and left it there. When it came, they erased it. They brought it. They travel. They frown on it. When they came, they own steroids unit times 2. Private jet. They frown on it. The United Party knows that 2029 is not going nowhere. So they are beginning to set the basis of the argument coming with all the kind of jargons. It's nonsense. Is it a good thing to do? Yes. Wasteful spending to cut wasteful spending? Yes. But right now, you tell me who you need to be telling that to. President Boyka, in his last 3 years alone, like I said, he traveled over 80 times. That eclipsed George Weah 6 years. And yet you are writing, because the guys don't know they are coming to the end of the rope. They want to start the argument now, so they are beginning to put laws down. Arguments. The guys are laying the argument now because they know they're getting out. So they want to say, "Oh, you see the law? They're traveling you. Wasteful spending." What's wasteful spending, my brother? Eh? Is that the law who go lie on a ticket for when he started begging a man? Is that what Commissioner Hando can't talk about? These guys are criminal, but they are trying to play a fast one. But I'm glad that they are beginning to see it that 2029, there's no way they cannot go beyond that. Are you most of you can't set the basis of my argument on 2029? It's not going to happen. So this is a flawed argument. We should have talked about the people that are dying from Redemption Hospital. People like that die. Any man can be saying I can't rest something for me to can't read Newton. That's a waste of my time, brother. But Newton, bro, go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you, my brother. You see, the UP people can take the Labrampo like they are food. The UP people, they are classical political BM group. They always want to do the Labrampo like they're junk, that you can just be rewinding the junk. Every time you notice the other conclusion coming, feeling, and rewind the junk. You'll be eating a junk more. That's how they behave. That's also BM then. Now, You come up after you finish doing 100 trips within the period of less than 3 years. You come up with fiasco, releasing, you're on limit travel. That's a
Yeah, let's save the
fiasco
money.
technique.
Let's save the country.
It's a fiasco. And look at thinking work on people like us. That's why I say these group of people are demonic. Because these people there, my man, how can a group of people be brave enough to be the one violating the law, but they were saying law is violating, they were once upon a time against it. But today they enjoy violating those laws. And the thing, the other population in the country is so stupid to just believe them always. Sometimes I wonder, how do they take the people to be? So they are not serious group of people. They are just terrible group of people. And when the Liberian people get angry with them, they will bear the full weight. So for me, I don't pay attention. You come up with another fiasco flying shit. Oh, did it? He have had more than 30 cabinet meetings since the government came to power. Yeah, he stays stuck back to one place. No progress. Because somebody's having cabinet meeting to eat money. So people in here, I don't know which group of people then that they call Unity Party people. So that's it, my brother. We can go to the land and talk to our people, but real lady people, they are horrible.
Newton, you there?
Right. Hello. Hello.
Yo,
Hello?
can hear you now.
Okay. Are you getting me? All right. So thanks so much. So that, you know, the minute can add they're smart. So and you can't outsmart the Liberian people. That the people gave you power. Yeah? Then you want to outsmart them. No, you can't do that. All that thing they are talking and all they want they're talking about inter alia, the game purpose of the travel, strategic relevance to Liberia, date of travel. I got funny that details now. Yeah, I got a funny thing. When you guys realize it doesn't make sense, we don't have time for this. And you're listening to Jonathan Wito, the acting chairman of the National Elections Commission, when he went for a confirmation. They probably say they can start implementing a law that says if you got low percentage in previous elections, you'll not participate. So I know that ANC they are talking to.
No, but that law cannot even hold ANC.
If you're not going to election plan like previous election, your percentage can grow.
Yeah, but still it can hold ANC because ANC with even their low percentage, there were lawmakers that were elected on the ticket, thus making them to pass by that threshold. When you reach to that less percentage, but you don't have lawmakers being elected on your ticket, then you cannot cross. But ANC have more than 3 lawmakers that were elected on the ticket. The only people who reject that coming. But then rejected the in fact ANC never contested. It was I can call what the people need again. ANC was in collaboration with some kind of group of people. They call them what?
Oh yeah.
Their collaboration.
They had a political marriage with all the parties.
Yeah, they called it. They were calling them their collaborating political party, CPP.
Yeah,
CPP or what kind of thing.
Yeah, but anyway, that's it. So that's their business. So.
And Newton, before you go on the land, let me make that clear. No opposition should really allow that next vote to disqualify men like Cummings, because it will be the first step towards the election being rigged. They are criminal. They're calculating on something.
Yeah, they were part of the CPP. Yeah, the CPP was the collaboration of political parties, right? Something like that. or Council of Patriot, something, huh? No, that Council of Patriot. Yeah, either collaborating political,
Yeah,
that's it, that's
CPP.
it, because the acronym CPP, collaborating political parties. Yeah, the CPP. So the CPP was the conglomeration of several political parties that came under one umbrella. Yeah. So
If they want, if you say you want to disqualify, for example,
So, but that's
Newton, if they want to disqualify ANC, meaning they will disqualify Labour State Party also, because Labour State Party was part of the CPP. That collaboration has never reached even 2%. So you see that? So they got to be careful, because it was Labour State Party, it was ANC.
What we thought say.
So they're talking out of, they don't know what they're talking.
Well, where has the law been? The effect. Why are they not be implementing the law? So now only they come in election, they come implement the law. That political parties that got low percentage, in previous election, they will not be allowed to participate. So let's go to the line 0886 3044 97 0772 23 99 33 0777 98 0375. You can keep your calls coming right now. We are here 1 minute each. If you put in your call, we will give you 1 minute. No time, just 1 minute. So let's get your interaction. Let's go to the women's line. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, I'm getting you. Good evening. How you doing?
Yeah, good evening, sir. My brother William, bro, and the other Palani. Calling for justice, they concern Liberia for justice. Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. And when it is a group for the other people that are in the race, there were 22 parties that are like a good. So, we work for power to now. Let me tell you, my brother. So, good the law, yes. But you say, because in power, I say, well, you say, not to start all program when you get 1%, you can say 5 minutes when you get 1%, you get 5. But you know, Josiah Joker, I just said, Joseph Joker will not file at me. And that man will not be done. Then the thing people who been talking, really ever see a percentage action, they feel like that they don't want the law firm. They see that, but we're not talking, we will hold our stomach. We will our P. 2029. And the proposal for Joseph Walker and cancel them. 2029 will push them out. They will see what will be done by him. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks so much. Let's move to this line. I think someone is right here. Let's add this person. Hello. Hello. Are you there, caller? Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. What's your name?
My name is Abraham Soga, member of Concern Liberia for Justice.
Maybe go ahead quickly. 1 minute. You have just 1 minute. Make use of your
minute. This meeting on Unity Party, we ain't rushing it. We never turn it to the now to end our frustration on into the battle bus. So that all I get to see.
Okay. All right. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. Let's move. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, what's your name?
This is James Stewart. They're calling from Soul Clinic.
Jeff, go ahead. 1 minute. Let's hear you quickly. No time.
All right. Joseph Wagai, we know they are a bunch of all of the.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Newton just dropped.
Yeah, he went off there like something. Yeah, I saw him arranging things.
Yeah, I think we just need to do our closing. Let me step away. Let's do our closing. Yeah.
But you think he will not come back?
Well, let's give him a few minutes,
Yeah, let's give him maybe like 1, 2, 3 minutes like that. Okay, he's back.
So, let us know this clearly.
No, they get temporary. Yeah, we wouldn't go back. No, nothing can matter. No. Election is election. When your time is up, you move. Yeah. So let's come here. Hello. Hello, can you get me? Are you there? Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear you. Sources, let's. I don't know.
And remember, we get that 2029, they will see election. We will say it can't happen. And once you free for the person, your name won't know their name. That data coming. That is when you do your party around begin not to the country. All he can in power for that one person we are in a situation, but nothing is breaking la bro. Yeah, for 4 years, they are making you 4 years in power. You rather bring to the table. Party around what people will serious step, lie to people all around, and nothing is breaking la bro. Nothing will that the only thing I can bless the people because the leader of power said when he so blessed to the estate that when he told someone okay listen. Well nothing I say was someone who was part of it. I can't watch him someone okay, yeah, we can't go to we are still have to back out to him and listen to him. Well, for that, not a what position. And see when you pass here around with your CNN steps. When you to the now coming with power, when I would want to put power, they stop election, they steal people to get in power, they share him up in block. All that thing I was separate part, get a rule that people are so 14 and nothing you bring to the table. But 2029 coming, yes, 2029 is a red year. You will see what was the Pacola last day. I was blessed night.
All right, thank you. Hello.
How you doing, Chief?
I'm okay. What's your name?
My name is Oliver Byma, calling from Dwazon Community. Are you coming on?
I'm okay. Go ahead, Oliver. 1 minute.
Yeah, my brother, I don't really have anything to say, but I just want to appreciate you for whatsoever thing you're doing for the Liberian people. You know, this country is not for men. Joseph Boakai can never do anything negative. Even the election commission, Joseph Boakai can even be like the election commission to say that in a room that day. So now I'm election time not reaching. I'm using one of go. Sitting at school and what's going on, brother. They want to very bad. I say I am a camera. I want hard can come out 12 year regime very generated money. Come on, benefited. But it became very suffering on my brother. But the question I have much to say, but I don't know now with you.
Okay, my brother. Thank you. 2029. Yeah. Hello.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
Good evening.
Nito.
Spencer.
Thank you very much. Nito, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I come from Town Coast Stone Hill, Point Town Community, and a member of Concerned Liberian for Justice. Nito, thank you. Nito, why is it that this president, who they took also years back that he had 42 years experience, and he had no experience in government, he has international connections, and this man was going to very good to make Nigeria his 2.0.
Yeah, I can hear him loud and clear.
The president is coming up with this kind of austerity measure. And how can this president have made almost 25 international trade without any return? He's coming up with this. He said that he's getting to know that his strength and broad, his footness, is this why he wants to hide behind the kind of chicanery? In my mind, this president, Mr. Boakai, this is what they do us about you. They told us that you were experienced. They told us that when you come, you will work. I always remind you about your 2023 campaign, especially when you went to division, when you went to Grand Bassa number 4, where you were on tape of saying that when you come, like Nigerian people will work, our children will be to school. President Boakai. Then you gave your 3.1 billion you brought for China, we yet to see the project. Your 1.8 billion HPS project, we yet to see these days. The Skyland project, we yet to see it. But only thing you breaking restriction, it tell us that you are failing and you are not yet to deliver us. Mr. Boakai, wake up and live up to your promise. Other than that, now we start you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Spencer Mohammed. Thank you so kindly. Let's move right here to the diaspora line. And Joseph Colley is on the line. Joseph, good evening. Welcome to the program.
Hey, good evening, my brothers Newton and to the rest of the brothers on the platform, Prince, Leo, and bro. This is Joseph Colley calling from New York. My brother, you see, these are the problem, and when we were saying it, or we all were saying it, people were not paying attention because the puppy got no discipline. In the finances, everything that he do, no discipline. Look at the man's life. And then if this man
a CEO for a company. The company long gone. The company will fire him. Because you can't just be traveling 18 days, you're not hearing anything, nothing coming to the company. You just get out, you go somewhere, you spend money, and then you come back, you sit down. The company can't give nothing. You're not moving anything. You're just spending and spending and spending. There is no gain. Which one of the company will keep you there as a CEO or as a president to lead you like that? Nothing. But this is what we saw. The man lived his life, no accountability. All the years that he served in government, nothing that he produced that we could see tangible to say, yes, he have done this. This is what he worked for us to elect him as a president for the nation. So the same mismanagement he been doing in life, now he will mismanage the nation. That the direction that are there with him, those are just better driven people that will just be there to get money. The men travel, they all go there and get a little package, they all can sit down. No feeding it, that the Liberian people feeding it. That our mother and father that are in the marketplaces, they can't get nothing. They got nothing to put into play, no safety measure. Look at the one they did to the motorcycle, took the money, use it. That's it. Then I saw one other reckless one talking about diaspora or something, or the passing into the that anybody is sending money, $1 they will take from there and will put it into the central bank. Why are you going to take and put it into central bank? Tomorrow the government can arrive and go take it? Where are we getting that money from? These guys are just, I'm telling you, man, I'm from North Country, but these guys are just being now, man. Look, Walker is looking for any kind of way to just get some field, get establish something, or be in something. That's all. You want to steal from the people? Well, what will do it will affect the economy because, hey, I will take my money. If I got my brother here, he's doing business, and you say, hey, can you get my parents, my family money? And then I'll send it into her account. So where the government getting money from? They will not get no money. But he's just traveling everywhere. Look at the time when he went to South Korea. Even begging the people, what are you waiting for? We got vast forests. We got this. You think that people are there's no more than you can think about. But hey, this is the place we are, man. It's just difficult. But God bless you all, brother. We appreciate all of you, man. Thank you all.
All right, Joseph. Thank you too for your participation. Let's move here. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Oka Golden Mitchell Oka, calling from District of Gambasa County, concerned Library for Justice.
Just hear you.
Yeah, thank you for the show this evening. Joseph Walker, I don't know how they want to operate in this country. But I take a country to be a fan I have in Dover County, a father in Dover County. Because Baba knows very well the Constitution of Nigeria is above everybody. Then Joker telling me that hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
He's telling me say the law is not of coin that is served as a chief for civil. Then I stop that. Joseph Boka should stop that. Then I may resign. Then you resign because it's country not for here. Thank you for your show this evening.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh. Good evening. What's your name?
Yeah, Ethan. How are you doing?
Oh, Edmond Kai. I'm okay, Edmond. It's good to have you.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Great, man. Let me say hi to our panelists in the diaspora. That's a great show. And I remember the concern Liberian for Justice, and also pushing for the return of President Weah. And you know, Boakai cabinet meeting, I think this is the only president that has conducted cabinet meeting, I think, after about 2 terms. And his cabinet meeting, if you critically look at what he bring out to discuss, like a template. And, you know, he repeating, every time you come, he repeats those things. Okay, I don't know whether he can forget or the guy cannot remind him. Because when you talk about trouble, you talk about, hey, in the past, but were they able to lay up to it, especially you is the president, some of these anti-trouble that he has carried on, where and there is no return, you will see him carrying huge number of people that has no impact, to make to the trip. But you will take that and carry that beyond him. How come today you'll be talking about because when these people are traveling, is suffering the national cover, and we say that he didn't believe it. Especially where you're going, you're not bringing nothing. And they said the last time the president talked about access declaration, and he gave deadline. This very minister again failed to listen to the president. So the question we ask these guys around the president, are they really looking at him as president, or they just going to say before he when you come up with this kind of statement, they walk away so but don't matter, you so forget. Yeah, because I'm not happy around here. Okay? The president okay, you go see the cabinet meeting, repeat some of the same thing over and over. There's a whole bunch of about it. This president that has traveled 2 years plus, he has not been able to even attract 10 million US dollars to the country for the disabled people. Then the president will say there and say, President, we are going to go. I think you are doing well. So, in America, why is a return for Liberia? Oh, so the whole president traveled for 2 years plus, he even bring 5 million to the country. This president, we are going into the parallel life. He is the one that you are asking, why is he going to bring back to Liberia? You see, so the same way the Unity Party people, they think that the same way the layman into think. I don't know what is happening today. Look at Joker. If it's a PhD, to the justification that you are giving, and you are in any position, the law should affect you. But when you are not in any position, the law should not affect you. When you are the common servant, the law should affect you. That is the argument. And you fail to realize the very American you going back and forth with these stores, they were in charge when this law was brought to the Liberian people. So how come? PhD. Anyway, he made some effort, but he's going to go there, and they're going to let him go and say, go man, and don't see anymore. Okay, example of the public works minister that took $22 million put it into the mud. Our public works minister referred to him as a man that is our engineer, because there is no sound engineer in the world that he would take the $2 million and go do month to month. But what did he say to him? Go and see no more. And in fact, when they invite these people to make it to be a fun fair, how do you invite people in the house and then you are not allowing people to listen to what they are saying or to listen to your question, but you think that you play phone, you say you're not hearing English, all kinds of, we can have it play boys in the house, man. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Edmond Carr. Thank you. That was firing. And we appreciate you so much. We'll take a few more calls and we make a few more calls. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name?
Yeah, my name is Peter Chiwe. I come from Todi, from Second Todi district.
Let's say you go ahead.
For me, I pray to Jesus, let him take our message to his Father God himself. Nobody will make a turn against Mr. Weir. Let us be living that the party be reduced to two-party system. They will see 2029. Let them make all their law. Let them pass all their law. All the one way you're talking about, and they will eliminate all the other parties, let two parties sit here. When we see 2029, when we got total vote for each country, for me, I'll let too much talking about. I just let it talk, I want to talk short. Jesus himself know what we're talking from. Let us reduce all the parties sit here, like we mean we're two parties. For me, I'll end with that. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I think it's joking that recommendation. Thank you. We're two parties. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Peter Abraham Davis.
Peter, let's hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. I want to talk to my President Weir. 2025, I voted for President Weir. 2012, I voted for him. You want to come in
2029. When we win, somebody said they want to and you say they myself will be looking for President Yato for it. I lie you. Myself will be looking for it. Because all my first vote is going to second, is going to the third we celebrate. Then the other one come back. No, it will be different thing.
Okay, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. So we can squeeze in 1 or 2 more calls. Yeah, if we can squeeze in 1 or 2 more calls, then we cross over to our team on the diaspora. Beginning with this first caller. Hello.
Leader?
Yeah, hello.
What up?
I'm okay.
Any people they go man, that's wrong, man. Yeah, that's wrong. They man, they can see in the country. We not so good at doing it. Please, so good at. People so good at it. I don't know why Paul is my brother.
So as soon as
that's what you want to do in the country. He said he say what you working with see it. Yeah, working free. Yeah, he went to see it. What you do about we see it, but nothing we see for the pony. Ever the president get escalating off. The president get going off. No business. Go to the flash up now, you know. Yesterday, I'm watching my turn. You are the guys in the ocean. Be flash up. The reason we get about the flash up yesterday. Get my to chief out from the message in the ocean. Oh, definitely. I said, but what a country is. But we'll get better right now. We'll see what we'll do.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hello, and I'm my name Fasu. I'll call you that with that.
All right, Fasu, thank you so much, Fasu. We appreciate it. So we take the last, but not the least. Yeah, we can take the last call and we cross over now to our diaspora team for their parting comments here this evening. We can take one more if we can. No, then we cross over to our diaspora team. So I think the opportunity is yours. The team from the diaspora.
Yeah, let me do my closing. Again, sorry guys, I'm on the road. Like I said, I'm traveling, so I just had to make this time to get on the show. It's been a good show. Let me say thanks to our listening audience. But look, Newton, we are a government in waiting. I don't like what's going on with the station, with the network, the way it keeps glitching, and the internet. If it's an internet problem, we have to fix it. If it's a network issue, we have to fix it. I've noticed that even from Teacher Light, during the week when his show is going, there's a static. But it's Sam Andrew. There's I don't know if I'm the only one noticing it, but let's figure out what's the issue. Again, like I said, if it's an internet issue, let's fix it. Let's be serious and cement the
yes, I think
information to our people. Whatever it is, I don't know if the rest of you guys print that. As I'm talking,
I think bro
it's going off and on. What the issues are, let's fix it. But we cannot, going on like this. We said it last week. So let's try to fix it and be able to fix this issue, my brother. Thank you. It's been a good show on my part. Thank you.
Okay, Leo. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for joining us, Leo. We appreciate.
Yeah, as I listen to the callers, I'm excited. And the reason why I'm excited is because our people are now getting the reality. Our people are now seeing through the scheme of this particular, risky mission. I'm excited because what we are doing is not in vain. Whenever we come here to educate our people through whatever means, our people are now seeing the reality, and this particular gangster regime has been exposed. I'm excited. I'm excited because all of us, including some of our people who yesterday said, that today we are all talking. All of us are not talking. The only thing we can say to Liberian is that, look, my people, there is no way that Mr. Boyka and his gangster can ever change the decision of the Liberian people, because it is clear that Liberians can no longer put up with this particular regime that continue to humiliate them and continue to deny them of opportunity. Let's look at what happened in Kinjal, the killing of our people. Let's look at what is happening. You take motorcyclists from on the streets, but yet you say there are jobs. Let's look at what is happening. These people, everywhere they pass the line, Mo Ali will tell us that 76% of the population gets safe and affordable drinking water. But here is it. We're buying water, plastic bag, $10. Here is what they will tell us. That as far as they are concerned, the prices of things are okay. But here is it. Go in the market. Things has doubled. I mean, it has even quadrupled the prices of things. The only thing we can say to Liberian, get ready and ensure that this particular government is exposed on a daily basis. Because the only way that we all can be able to ensure that this collective change is actualized, let's continue to expose this government. Don't worry about what Mr. Boyka is doing. Under no circumstance or condition can Boyka see any election. When elected, he can even appoint Madam Katumo Boyka to be the head of the National Election Commission. Comes 2029, they are out. Thank you, my brother Newton.
Okay, Prince, thanks so much for joining us to move, bro.
Thank you. Great. I want to say my love and respect to all of our fellow classmates and our people that are listening to the radio. I want to say thanks to the Excellency Dr. George Manawia, the President. I want to say thanks to Future Life. I think Newton and Prince and Leo, we talk. Prince and myself talk in the back. What Leo just talked about next Friday, we launch our little fundraising to see how best we can get a powerful internet system. That one our own thing from the diaspora to see how we can work on that next Friday to contribute to bring at least a Starlink to get one package of the Starlink. So we'll be doing that with blanket with the show next Friday. So Leo, we've been now already. We're talking back, and then we decide how the show going to be like on Friday. And then because we have to always budget to make progress. And then let me say thanks for the show, and let me tell you, there's no way that Unity Party will carry with it or do anything in the election. We are aware and we are above them. What we're doing is that it will be killing the time as we get closer to the election. And gradually they are flunking while we get closer. So they will self-destruct. So we don't really have time. So next Friday, I want all of our diaspora classmates to kindly come and let us all contribute towards for us to get a Starlink package for our station. We beg us and let us do it together. So thank you, Newton, and my love and respect, and we'll be here next Friday by the grace of God.
So okay, so thanks to the entire team from the diaspora. Like you said, you listen to bro, and so Friday is the fundraiser. At least we want to get stronger. They have recommended that, yes, as part of their own way of identifying to the radio station, that's their recommendation that the diaspora team, they're going to raise something to get a stronger internet system. They recommended the Starlink. Do we have an internet system here? But sometimes the network can be so terrible, so they want to get something that is so great that you wouldn't be experiencing that crack in whenever somebody is speaking. So that's good. We want to appreciate all of them and all of you for that. So that's all the time we have to be here with you until we are back here next Friday. My name is Newton Tukpa. And before I finally take leave of you, I want to say a big thank you goes to the Anthony Adlaw, April and Godson William, who has given us this platform to sit here and educate our people, educate Liberians about things that are happening in our country nowadays. I'm so grateful to be, and I'll always be grateful to sit on this platform to have some interactions with you. Have a set of pleasant weekend. Bye-bye.